Oh, snap. You don't look that mad to me. Becoming the mad scientist monster fits perfectly for me, because you have to be a little bit crazy, keep experimenting, and reinventing yourself, which is why I'm here. Let's go win this thing. Sometimes in life you think you have the perfect equation, that things will be simple. I was on the path to become the best in my field. My skills made the scouts go wild. It seemed like everyone wanted to recruit me to their team.
Fast. Baseball player?
But when it was time for my chance, everything combusted. They sidelined me. I about lost my mind. But in the chaos, a new experiment bubbled to the surface. You see, for every action, there is a reaction. And my reaction changed the world. I found my purpose.
Oh.
Like a career change?
So yeah, it turns out I'm not crazy. I'm just a little, well, mad. So stay a while, because there's a high probability I'll melt your heart. Everybody loves a hunky boy bander, but there's more beneath the frosted tip surface. At their core, boy bands are about chemistry, and I know a little something about that. When I met my boo, sorry, didn't mean to scare you there. I'm talking about my girl. It was a festive fall evening, gathered around a full Friendsgiving table, and when our hands brushed passing the cranberry sauce, sparks flew.
Wow, he's in love.
I swear, right then and there, I knew I'd marry that girl someday.
Grandfather clock.
Is he a grandfather?
But seasons passed, until one sweltering summer day we reconnected, and I serenaded her until her Bunsen's were burning. I made her a promise I'd never leave her side, for better or worse. Now here's an epic boy band love song for that woman I made a promise to, my wife. Man, I chose the 2010s because they were lit. Electric cars hit the roads and smartphones hit the stores. And it's one of the best decades of my career. It seemed like I could conquer the world. I won every award possible, except that Nobel Prize.
Son!
Hey, maybe he's connected to Leanne Rimes.
But I didn't do it alone, and while we had a good run together, it didn't last forever. We had very different theories on life. I wanted to explore new avenues and keep our grand experiment going, but we never tested that hypothesis. So, I ventured out on my own.
He went solo.
At first I was, well, mad. But life rolls on, and once I went out on my own, I found I quite liked that I was in control of my results. Now, I realize I learned a major lesson. Sometimes chemistry changes, and that's okay. And not everybody's gonna love you. Well, that's okay too. As long as you love yourself. If you've been doing your research, you'll know I've basically told you everything about me. I've played sports, I love my wife, and I didn't get here alone. And while you guys are close to solving the equation, there are still some holes in your theories because, spoiler alert, I am not Keith Urban.
Oh! There goes my guess.
But we have shared a stage together. Now here's a colossal clue that'll drive you mad.
Colossal clue. Oh, it's a flag.
God!
Wow.
Which flag is that? Is that Tennessee?
Tennessee.
So it could be a big-time Nashville guy.
He sounded like a country singer from,
Right?
from the jump.
Yes.
The soundtrack of my life is a song that happens to be my wife's favorite, The Scientist by Coldplay. She loves those guys as much as she loves hearing me sing.
I am so thrilled that my monster has made it this far. But secretly, me and the babies do miss him.
Summer break? What does that mean?
He keeps us safe and sound, and that's important to me, because growing up, I didn't have that. I was orphaned when I was a teenager, and with no family stability, I became my own parent, my own protector.
Aww.
Wow.
When I met Mad Scientist Monster, I didn't know how to be loved, didn't think I deserved it. But he was patient with me. He knew I was a little broken from my past, and wanted to help me rebuild piece by piece. So I helped him too. I was an audience of one while he worked on his first huge single, and I've done everything I can to support his, well, our dream.
Oh, yeah! Woo!
Honey, I came to life when you came into mine. Now go out there and share your talent with the world.
I am so pumped for a battle. I mean, I'm the youngest left in the competition. And I'm actually one of the youngest ever to get this far. So there's only one thing left to do, and that's wipe the floor with this crazy old scientist.
Hey, I'm not that old. Plus, with age comes experience, and believe me, I've been training for this my whole life. As an athlete turned singer, I apply a sports mentality to all my performances. I'm not just cruising here, I'm working hard. Doing cardio, keeping my strength up, carbo loading, so I'm more than ready to take down this little tadpole.
Yeah, I'm definitely still finding my sea legs in Hollywood, but being here has shown me that I'm finally where I belong, living out my pop star dreams, and that's why I want to keep going. So my strategy tonight is to dig deep with an emotional song, especially if I'm going to defeat this scientist of serenade.
That's right, the probability of beating me is slim. So listen, all the respect to you, Coral, but just like the Great Barrier Reef, girl, you're endangered.
Oh, I have never felt more ready, baby. This is what I was made for.